All right, 15-minute ribs coming back at you with the pre-Christmas video. Today we are checking out two mics. Buddy of mine, Luis Torres, if you can see, he's got a YouTube channel, cool dude, and he turned me on to a new for me, but not new to the industry mic. It's a take on the SM57. It's the Pyle PDMIC mic 78. So I'm gonna test it out with the 78. I'm gonna test it out with the 57. I mean, so right now we got the SM57 on the cap position, 2x12 recto, working with the 10 watt low gain, low setting on the Marshall 2525. I got a little bit of super overdrive on. The gain's at like 8 o'clock. Drives midway to Unity. Hall of Fame 2 reverb because the 2525 doesn't have reverb. What am I gonna do? And TC Electronics. Flashback delay. And that's it. Other than that, clean signal. So right now it's on the cap. I'm gonna go cap, then to cap edge. Then I'm gonna bring in the Pyle, do the same thing, and then I got a special surprise for afterwards. So right now let's go with the 57 on the cap. Man, I love that tone. I had been using the Boogie for like 2 weeks, and once I plugged into the Marshall, different, but awesome. Saggy goodness. All right, cool. Let's switch it up. Where's my pick? All right, so as you can see, we moved the SM57 over to the Cap Edge. So right now, let us check out some Cap Edge goodness. Same right. All right, so now we have the Pyle78 on the cap. One thing I noticed is I just gave it a quick level test, and nothing changed in the guitar. Same chords, but I noticed I had to back down on the gain on the Focusrite a good amount. Like, yeah, like 2 or 3, not clicks, but like, yeah, I was at like 3/4 here. Let's say I was at 3 o'clock and now I'm at like 1 o'clock. So I'm assuming the Pyle's going to be brighter, right? Because that was interesting. But anyway, yeah. So Pyle center cap. I haven't heard it yet, so playing for it for the first time, and then we'll do the listen through together, because I have no idea what this thing sounds like. So here we go. Pyle 58 cap. Alright, cool. Now we have the Pyle in the cap edge position. Cap edge position, and here we go. Alright, so here is the little surprise. It is a Fredman clip, but it's not like a real Fredman. I found this on Reverb. A guy called Sunset Studios. The real name is in there if it's not Sunset, 'cause I think Sunset's a totally different place. Anyway, he's selling it. It's like 13 bucks. And I ordered it Saturday. He's in California. Today is Wednesday, and it arrived. 13 bucks. I think the original one, the guy lives somewhere in Europe. But if this thing works, I will order one from the original Fredman guy, because it is his thing, and I'd like to contribute to that. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool, man. It's 13 bucks, 3D printed, very smooth. The edges are clean. Yeah, so I guess the plan is we're going to clip the 57 and its counterpart over there. I gotta figure out which one's gonna go straight. Yeah, this one's gonna go straight. It's gonna go like this, and then we're gonna hook it up to the mic, and we're going to have some fun. Right, I'll be back when I get it hooked up. All right, as you can see, it's on. Like I said, it went on pretty easily, man, the 57 and the Pyle. So it just goes on, you find the spot, it snaps in. It's kind of like jimmy it so they're together. And there it is. So I think I'm gonna go with the Shure in the center and the Pyle off, and then I'll do another one with it reversed and see how it goes. All right. Well, that was a little bit more painful than I anticipated, but I think we got it. I had to adjust the mic stand, but yeah, yes, there we are. Right, we have the 57 straight ahead, and we have the Pyle on an angle. 57 is going straight into the cone, which I'm pretty sure I don't love. I think I like the 57 on the cap edge. You know, like any mic on the cap edge. But if we're just going with one, I'm gonna go 57 cap edge. Same thing with the Sennheiser over here. I have the 609, and I like to hang that when I do off the cap edge. I think I might like that. a little bit better than the 57. But don't tell anyone. My second camera connection is lost while we're recording anyway, so it shouldn't really matter. I don't think it matters. Yeah, so what we're going to do is, now that that's set up, we're going to not listen to what Mr. Fredman said, which was combine both on the board before it goes into the mixer. I don't think I can do that because I don't have a board. So it's going directly into my DAW. I could combine both into the DAW, but I'm going to record them separately in separate channels, and then so I can play with the levels a little bit, because I'm pretty sure one is going to be louder than the other, and then we'll mix them in and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. All right, set it up and then we go. All right, so got the levels up. Looks to be pretty good. Looks to be they both have the same amount of gain. 57's on the cap. Fredman is off-axis cap in the Pyle is off-axis to the cap in the Fredman technique, and the gain is about the same, which I guess could make sense because it's not getting direct flow from the speaker. But yeah, so let's record that and see what happens. Here we go. Let's mix that up and see how it sounds. All right. So we are now in Reaper, and I'm going to listen to the tracks, which you already heard when I was demoing, when I was tracking the riffs, but I haven't heard it through the computer yet. So here we go. This is SM57 on the cap. Stack of 7. Yeah, on the cap is what I figured. Boosted that up to 7. Sounded pretty good. Bright, as we figured, right? This is the 57 on the Cap Edge, probably a little bit darker. This is where I like it, I believe. Yeah, that's where I dig it, on the Cap Edge. That's where I usually have the 609. Boosted that up to 11. So I got 7, 11, so you can actually tell once we start putting it to the edge. I need to add more gain to it in post. Alright, so here's the Pyle. I haven't heard the Pyle, so here we go. On the cap, it's probably bright. Damn! That was pretty nice. I boosted that up to plus 6.5. The other one was plus 7. Yeah. Makes sense. It makes sense. Because it's a little bit brighter. naturally, so I got to lower it down a bit. So here is the that's at 10.5. All right, so here's the Pyle on the Cap Edge. So it should be a little bit darker. Let's see how this sounds. Dang, that sounds pretty good. That is pretty nice. Not my playing, but the mic sound is pretty friggin' cool, man. 14 bucks? Yeah! All day. All day. Alright, so here is the combo. So what I'm pretty sure is going to happen is that they're both going to sound pretty terrible together. So I'm going to have to do some sort of finagling. So let's just start off with the volume at 0. So this is the 57 in the Pyle in the Fredman technique. Alright. Oof. Let's bring that up to 8. 8. The Pyle at 12. So I got the Pyle at 12 and the 57, because it's right on the cap, the 57 at 4. And it doesn't sound terrible. More bass though. Bring it down to 0. So -4. Yeah, I don't know how to edit well, as you can tell. And I didn't do it pre, and I think there's a way to use this as like a board before sending it to the mix, but I don't know how to do that. I'll figure it out later. But right now, both at the same volume sounded pretty terrible. Seemed like the 57 was just crushing the Pyle. One of those frequencies was just, you know, going on top of the other. So I raised the Pyle to plus 12 dB and lowered the 57 to -4, and that was a nice balance. So yeah, verdict is the Pyle by itself is good, man. 14 bucks, 15 bucks, get yourself one. The clone of the Fredman little clip there, pretty cool. I gotta experiment more with that. Is it worth 14 bucks or 13 bucks that it costs online? Sure. But if it does work and I can't get it to work properly, then like I said, I'll order the original. I think that's it, man. Cool. All right. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think. Peace.